Good evening and welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to Long Range Weather Forecast discussion for January 13th to the 25th. Models depict a trough over the eastern Pacific, a ridge over western North America, and a trough in the east for January 13th to the 17th. The polar vortex over northern Canada remains strong. The consequences is for progressive flow through the country with relatively mild conditions despite the amplified meridional zonal nature of the flow pattern. Temperatures will be below normal across most areas except the Great Lakes into the southeast late next week. Okay, now we're looking at the period for January 16th to the 20th. Here we're looking at is the GFS. Here we are on Monday the 13th at 1 a.m. You still see we have above normal heights here, and below normal heights here, which will begin to move eastward. Now here we are on the 14th. Then we go to the 15th, Wednesday at 1 p.m. And you see it slowly progresses, push it away. But it still remains mild here and across the east. So now we're going to go to the 16th. And you can see we have, we go to the 16th. And here you can see we have our below normal heights with a trough here, positively tilted. Here's our here we have our broad cyclonic flow bringing back return to colder weather. GFS is more progressive with the cold over the northeast. As we go forward, we'll show you what I'm talking about. We go to the 18th, the 17th, then we go to the 18th, 19th, then we go to the 20th. Okay, so during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for the western states and below normal temperatures for this area. For precipitation, forecasting below normal precipitation from portion of the Mississippi Valley to Pacific coast. Now we're going to look at the forecast period for January 21st and 25th. Okay, we'll go to the 25th. You can still see here we have a deep cyclonic flow. And we have our ridge. And we have our ridge here across the western U.S. Now, the GFS is more progressive with the warmth here in the west. You can see we have very strong high anomalies across this region here into the western and central U.S. And we have our below normal heights here across the east. We're going to look now at the GFS ensembles. You can see it's less progressive. We're going to go looking at the European deterministics, and then we look at the European ensembles, and it still shows like warm in here in the west and cool in the east. Now the model that keeps showing up here, we're going to look at the this is GFS forecast temperatures. This is for the 21st to the 25th. So we go to the 21st. Look at these temperatures. This is in degrees Fahrenheit. 10 degrees across portions of New England. In the teens. This is at 7 a.m. Then we go to 7 p.m. We have 30s, 20s here. All across this region. Warmth across this area. 80s. 80s across central and southern Florida. So that's just an indication of what's going to happen. So during this forecast period, forecasting above normal temperatures for the plains to the Pacific coast and below normal temperatures for areas east of the Mississippi River. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for this area. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion for January 13th to the 25th. Thanks for coming, Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.